better way of life.
Needs. Whether it is dent removal or hail damage, they can fix it. They also have a wide variety of paints to choose from for partial or full body paints. You can find us at Hettinger 103 Highway 8 South, North Dakota 58639, or call us at 701-567-4380.
Welcome to the Adams County Library, where we have been serving the community since 1913. At the Adams County Library, you can not only check out books, movies, and audiobooks, but you can also check out laser tag and other fun games. We also have activities for the whole community every week. The library is open 3:30 to 5:30 Monday through Thursday, and you can find us at 103 6th Street North.
Attention, coaches, players, and fans. Here's a message from Nighthawk Nation.
We as Nighthawks expect you to follow these simple expectations.
Make sure to practice good sportsmanship. Please be respectful to all. Positive cheering goes a long way. And remember, we are just kids.
We all make mistakes.
To our coaches, remember to always encourage your players.
We all make mistakes, so for the players to stay focused on the game, as coaches, you should always talk positively to your players.
And remember to relax, let the players play, and the refs ref.
To all players,
leave a positive imprint on and off the field, court, mat, and track.
Work hard, play your role, and most importantly, have fun. It's just a game.
Fans, we need to see you at our sporting events because without you, there is no excitement.
To make sure you stay at our games, please refrain from using bad language, no yelling at refs, coaches, and players.
Make your yelling positive because you can't cheer if you're not here. So remember to be positive, let the refs ref, the coaches coach.
And most importantly, the players play. Go!
How comforting it is to live among good neighbors and close friends, to have all your favorite things around you, to feel safe and secure in familiar surroundings. At Western Horizons Assisted Living, we aim to provide you this and much more with you in our care. You can learn more about our services by calling 701-567-6172.
The HBS Stream Team is a school-to-work program in which students in grades 7 through 12 gain real-world experience while learning about the basics of live broadcasting and providing a service to our community. Now, let us take a moment to meet one of our members who help us make this possible.
Hey everybody, thank you very much for tuning in again to the Streamer Spotlight. Today I have sitting with me is Brennan Freeble. Brennan,
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming in and talking with us today.
Yeah, it's nice to be with you too.
Awesome. So we're bringing in students. If you haven't seen the Streamer Spotlight before, we bring in students to talk about basically, who they are, so you can meet who the streamers are behind the cameras, behind the laptops, behind the mics, so you can meet those students, learn a little bit about them, and that way, it provides a little bit more value and a little bit more depth behind the stream team and all the kids behind it. So first off, Brennan, let's learn about you as a student. So you're a student here at Hettinger Public School for part of the day, correct? What classes are you in?
6th and 7th period. Both of your classes, video production and graphic design, and I'm also in choir.
Yep, absolutely. And you've been a joy to have part of those classes. You joined us last year, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not in graphic design though.
No, this is your first year for graphic design.
Yeah.
And Brennan came in last year and actually was not the winner but the runner up for the film festival last year when we did the video production and created a great film. You can find it on the HPS Stream Team YouTube channel called Brennan's Quest for Milk. It is a wonderful short film. But yeah, so your thoughts on those classes?
Well, video production is really great. It's the first one, obviously, so I'm going to hold a lot of fond memories to it.
Of course.
And graphic design is also great, but if I were to make a tier list, it'd be
a bit under video production.
That's okay. That's right. I need the honesty.
And then there's always that one class you kind of like, yay, I like this class, but also, oh, I don't really like this class. Yeah, that'd be choir.
Oh, that's all right, though, because it might challenge you a little bit, you know, and you're still learning valuable skills in that class as well. And I've heard you sound wonderful. You do a great job. So you provide value to that group as well. So that's wonderful. So another thing, too, that we'll kind of talk about is not only Brennan as a student, but also the stream team, Brennan's experience of the stream team, his impact and all that stuff. So, Brennan, why do you like the stream team? What is the things that you enjoy about it?
Well, because I get to get out a lot more. I don't usually.
It pulls you out of the home. You got some stuff to do. Absolutely.
And it also lets me, you know, get to know other people who work with me and have similar interests.
Absolutely. So you can kind of make some friends. And if I'm correct, you worked with Dakota Hibbard, and he's a good friend of yours.
Yeah, we're actually like childhood friends.
Okay, so good point. So it gives you another reason to hang out and be with your friends and all that stuff. One of the fun things that we like to do with the Streamer Spotlight is also just to kind of tell fun stories or just to kind of bring fun highlights about our streamers. And Brennan, since he's been part of our classes and obviously the stream team, has truly become kind of the neutral, chaotic energy. If you know Brennan, you know what I'm talking about. He's a very random individual, but it's very fun. As long as we can, you know, hold in the reins, it can be a very, very fun and entertaining experience being around Brennan. You don't really know what he's going to say, what's going to come out of his mouth, but it is never boring, that's for sure. And again, going back to his short film, if you watch that, you'll understand the creativity and randomness that he has. But I just want to say, Brennan, thank you very, very much for being on the stream team and being a part of the program and also part of the classes and all of that. So thank you very much. All right.
Waffle.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Hettinger area, the great state of North Dakota, the United States, and the world. This is Ted Euchre, coming live from West River Health Services Foundation. Just wanted to let you know about the upcoming Giving Hearts Day activities for our nonprofit 501c3 nonprofit organization. Giving Hearts Day is the largest online giving day in the state of North Dakota. We are a member of the Impact Foundation, which allows us to participate with Giving Hearts Day. We're very excited about Giving Hearts Day. In the last 5 years, you've helped us raise almost $1.5 million for our healthcare system here in southwest North Dakota. This year, our matching funds are $120,000. So our first goal is to match the match and raise another $120,000. You're probably wondering, how can I help? Well, it's pretty simple. You can give a gift of $10 or more to our West River Health Services Foundation in two ways. One, you can write out a check to WRHSF, and in the memo section, please write Giving Hearts Day. Or, if you'd rather give by credit card, you can go online anytime between now and February 8th to givingheartsday.org and then search West River. We'll come up with all of our information and our exciting campaign for Giving Hearts Day. As a last reminder, I'd let you know about 3 amazing Giving Hearts events that we'll be hosting. Our first event is on January 26th in Scranton at the boys basketball game. We're calling this event Giving Hearts Night with the Nighthawks and Eagles as the South Heart Eagles boys basketball team comes to town in Scranton at 5:30 sharp. Then our second Giving Hearts Night is going to be in New England on February 1st. This Giving Hearts Night with the Tigers and Nighthawks will also feature amazing events and terrific fundraising. We have an amazing list of sponsors who are covering your admission free into the game. Also, we have sponsors covering all the t-shirts for all of the kids and fans who give from $50 to $100 or more. We also have little kids, boys and girls, playing at halftime of the JV game. Then between games, we'll have a comfy couch auction. And at halftime of the varsity game, we'll have former and current greats shooting free throws for pledges. So you can become involved with us, and we'd really appreciate your support of our West River Health Services Foundation for Giving Hearts Day. Onward.
The Hettinger Chamber of Commerce is a local business that supports other businesses in the Hettinger community. Their goal is to promote businesses and sponsor events in hope of attracting people to Hettinger while getting the community more involved. If you have questions about starting your business, an event, or want to find out more about the Chamber, contact us at 701-567-2531 or visit us at 120 South Main Street.
Dakota Western Bank, your trusting partner since 1910, serving Hettinger, North Dakota, for personal banking with checking, savings, and auto loans. For businesses in agriculture, we offer tailored services and digital solutions. Discover online banking, applications, and mobile options. Visit our website for locations, hours, and career opportunities. Dakota Western Bank, where banking meets community, proudly serving Hettinger, North Dakota.
Need a place to keep your money safe and secure? Come on down to Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union. We can get you your cash fast with our drive-thru, which is open from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Or you could come into the lobby, which is open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We've been serving the community since 1992, and we are located at 221 South Main Street. You can contact us at 701-567-2153.
Take the next minute to learn about some upcoming reminders and events for Hettinger Public School and the Hettinger community.
West River Health Insurance has been serving our community for over 40 years. Our agents are here to help you get your home, auto, farm, ranch, business, health, and crop insurance. We are located in the lower level of Dakota Western Bank. Swing by at 603 Adams Avenue or call us at 701-567-9378.
At Egg Pro Machine, we provide quality work and full-time service for egg and automotive equipment. We also have a large selection of parts and tools for your automotive and egg equipment. Call at 701-567-7500. Or you can also stop by east of Hettinger along Highway 12.
Graphic Addict specializes in embroidery, screen printing, direct-to-garment printing, along with expert video and audio digitalization. Enjoy complimentary popcorn and explore over 50 flavors of delightful jelly beans when you visit. Don't miss out on gearing up for the upcoming sports seasons with our exclusive Nighthawk collection. Drop by Graphic Attic or call us at 567-3161 to discover the perfect fit for your style and needs.
Here at Kennedy's, we provide fresh goods and groceries for all your daily needs, ranging from our special selection of fruits and vegetables to our especially created delis and bakeries. Find us on 200 North Main Street or call us at 701-567-2404 to place an order.
So, what's the big deal with that subscribe button? It's not just for following our YouTube channel, it signifies much more. When you subscribe, you become a part of the HPS Stream Team, proudly supporting our vibrant program led by our students. Your subscription is a powerful statement, creating a positive ripple effect across our community and beyond. And don't forget, liking this video also sends a clear message to the students working this broadcast. It's a way to appreciate their hard work and motivates them to produce high-quality broadcasts. So, go ahead, show your support, like this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching!
Welcome to West River Vet Clinic. Here, we aren't just your pet's healthcare provider, we're their second family. Our awesome vets offer everything from checkups to surgery. Plus, we've got great grooming. Here, we are big on preventative care to keep your furry friends happy and healthy. We also ensure a stress-free environment for both pets and their owners. For our services, you can visit westrivervet.com. You can find us at 203 US Highway 12 East or call us at 701-567-4333.
The HPS Upload is a weekly broadcast of school news put on by the 7 through 12 video production class that provides coverage of recent events, sports, weather, and news stories. Now, let's take a look at the story from this week.
The Crow's Nest Renovations by Colby Melling. How is this going to improve the quality of video production?
Well, the biggest thing that I'm really excited about is the old bench that we had up, the old table, was a bit flimsy. It didn't have a lot of supports. So if you were walking up there, let's say if it was during a Christmas concert or any kind of game, especially on that right side, the actual bench would wiggle and move, and it would make the camera wiggle and move, which would make it look not professional per se. So now that we have a more stable bench up there, it allows our cameras to stay stable and to have a much clearer picture.
Do you have anything else to add?
I think the biggest thing is that I'm just really thankful that Mr. Buckmeyer and his students were willing to do this. It allows us to have a more professional experience up there. It's better for the kids. It looks nicer. It feels nicer. It's just overall a much better experience being up there in the Crow's Nest as a student, as a teacher. All of that is just so much better. So I'm just really thankful.
So what did you do for the Crow's Nest in the big gym?
We built a new table in the Crow's Nest.
What did you change?
So I helped, all three of us helped with basically everything, but we built the entire table from scratch. Because the old table was old and shaky, wasn't all that good.
So what did you do in the big gym for the Crow's Nest?
We put up a new table up there and replaced the old one.
Explain the process, how you did that.
We cut up a bunch of old wood and we sanded it, we stained it, and polyed it, and just made it look real nice so we can have a better table up there.
Alright. What was your job in the process?
I did a lot of cutting and a lot of just putting together stuff while we were up there.
Thank you, Mr. Buckmeyer, and all the students that helped make this table.
Grand River Honey is a family-run business that's been making honey in both North and South Dakota and selling it to customers for over 30 years. We make several pounds of honey seasonally, all 100% raw and natural. This includes both clover and creamed honey. If you want some honey, call 701-567-3439, go to dakotahoney.com, or take a right after the railroad tracks on Country Club Road, Hettinger, North Dakota 58639.
Here at The Gutter, we provide a variety of food and entertainment. Make sure to enjoy bowling, pool, VR, table tennis, air hockey, and much more while we prepare your order. We have pizza, burgers, fries, dessert, drinks, and much more. You can find us by taking a left at the end of Main Street or call us at 701-567-6749.
KB Jewelers is not only a jewelry store, but they also contain a lot of other great things such as trophies, books, holiday decor, and more. When you're looking for gifts for family, friends, or if you want to look at some cool things, come on down. They're located on 206 South Main Street, Hettinger, North Dakota. You can contact them on their number 701-567-2358. They're open from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. from Monday to Saturday each week. Come visit.
Welcome to the Peacock Mercantile. We have been serving you since 2018. You can get baked goods like cookies, muffins, and pies. You can also get caffeinated beverages and non-caffeinated beverages. The Peacock is a nice place to socialize and meet new people. The Peacock also has refreshments like hot and cold coffee and smoothies. We are located at 213 South, Hettinger, North Dakota 58639. You can reach us at 701-637-0102. Again, that was 701-637-0102.
Welcome back to Hawk Talk, the official podcast of Hettinger Public School. I'm Joel Janikowski, your host, and we're here to keep you in the loop with the latest school news, offer insights from school board meetings, and dive deep into what makes Hettinger Public School's educational experience truly special by discovering its value for students, parents, and our close-knit community. Today, we're joined by someone who knows the heart of our mission, Brooke Schneider, an enthusiastic 5th, 6th, and 7th grade science teacher right here at Hettinger Public School. Now, what's really exciting about today's episode is that Brooke recently had the chance to participate in the Teacher Innovator Institute in Washington, which is a big program that only a few teachers really get to go to every year. And she's going to share her fresh insights into STEAM education and how it aligns with what the school is trying to do today. Now, don't forget, you can subscribe to Hawk Talk on any podcast platform, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, whatever you listen to, whatever you watch on. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming discussions that we're going to have. So now, without further ado, let's jump to today's episode. Okay, thank you very much for tuning in. And Brooke, thank you very much for sitting down with us. I'm very excited to hear what you have coming our way. Lots of big developments, lots of things just going on. So thanks for coming in and talking about it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Awesome, awesome. So we were talking a little bit earlier, and one of the main things you kind of wanted to start with was how like science is changing. It's evolving. It's changing. What do you mean by that?
So, I mean, science is change, basically, so it should be changing. But for the most part, I mean, when I think about science as a student, I hated science. I never liked science growing up.
Hold on.
So
you hating science?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, sorry. That's a little bit of a shocker, but go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did not like it. And I mean, I don't like the worksheets. I don't like doing vocab. I don't just like reading the textbook, doing the chapter reviews, all that stuff.
Okay.
Which
all
is how I grew up with it.
Yeah.
And then obviously the first couple of years I hated teaching science because I was like, I don't know how to teach this other than how I grew up.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, my students are bored. I don't like this. Something's got to change. And it's either I live my life like this or I do something about it.
I'm still kind of like flabbergasted that you didn't like science, because none of that adds up with like the entity that you kind of become at the school today. Like that's so polar opposite. Okay. So obviously you made a change, but like, okay, so what was your first change? Like, where did you go?
I went online and I did so much research as much as possible. And I just like, I knew I was teaching it wrong, but I didn't know where to go from there. I was like,
okay,
I should not be teaching chapter reviews, vocab, like just memorize, but I don't know where to go. And so Miss Block and I kind of started going through this route of the new next generation science standards, and we got a professional development where we watched this whole 3-hour thing, and we learned a lot, and it just like
just all of that.
Yes, it was like, this is where it's supposed to go. I know what I'm doing now.
Okay. It was that big light bulb moment, and you saw like a path forward and everything made sense, and you're like, that's where I'm going.
Yes.
Okay.
So science today is, you teach with a phenomena to start. And I mean, in college we were taught like anticipatory sets where you just like, get them excited about something.
Okay, so you might have to dial back. Big word, totally threw me off. Anticipatory, you might want to like, so what do you mean by like anticipatory sets? What is that?
You want something to spark their interest, like whether it's a short little game or whether it's, just showing them a really cool photograph or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's basically, it's like an engaging element to it all. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Now, if you enjoyed that conversation and would like to hear the rest of it, you can go and search for Hawk Talk HPS on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, and of course, our YouTube channel. Now on to the rest of our broadcast.
A better way of life is better days off and better nights in. Better hellos and better goodbyes. With locally approved, financed, and serviced home loans, Gate City Bank makes buying a home simple. Welcome home. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
Does your car have some body damage? Stop by Lakeside Auto Body, where we can take care of all your auto body needs. Whether it is dent removal or hail damage, they can fix it. They also have a wide variety of paints to choose from for partial or full body paints. You can find us at Hettinger 103 Highway 8 South, North Dakota 58639, or call us at 701-567-4380.
Welcome to the Adams County Library, where we have been serving the community since 1913. At the Adams County Library, you can not only check out books, movies, and audiobooks, but you can also check out laser tag and other fun games. We also have activities for the whole community.
We'll have Bowman County versus Kildare. Then we'll slot. The second set of duels will have Hettinger Strand over here versus Kildare, and on mat 2 will be Bowman County versus Beulah Hazen. We'll be wrestling some exhibitions in between. And at this time, I ask everyone to please stand, face the flag, and remove your headgear as we listen to our national anthem being sung by Ellie Roseland. At 114 pounds 115 pounds, Bowman is open. And for Kildare, Adam Ibarra. At 285, Bowman County is open. And for Kildare, Ben Roundy. Bowman County is coached by Jeff White, Robert Sperry, Mark Walker, Mitch Stewart, Gus Morado, and John Stonehacker. Kildare coaches Sean Elkins, Brady Wills, and Cole Bilby. Let's go over to mat 1 for face-off. At 107 pounds for Beulah, Bryson Thomason. And for the Nighthawks, Nick Dobbins. At 114 pounds for Beulah Hayes and Joshua Turnus. And for the Nighthawks, Riley Hasbrook. At 121 pounds for Beulah Hayes and Roger Ball. For the Nighthawks, Burke Vanderpool. At 127 for Clayton Hanger. For Beulah Hazen. For the Nighthawks, Isaiah Cood. At 133 pounds for Beulah Hazen, Peyton Jankowski. For the Nighthawks, Tyler Shaleski. At 139 for Beulah Hazen is Bentley Moss. For the Nighthawks is Stone Stadheim. At 145 for Beulah Hazen is Tyler Wilkie. For the Nighthawks, Trevor Daly. At 152 for Beulah Hazen is Kate Hyde. For the Nighthawks, Tanner Blackwell. At 160 for Beulah Hazen is Lucas Widener. For the Nighthawks, Jaron Frank. At 172 for Beulah Hazen is Tate and Isaac. Nighthawks are open. At 189 for Beulah Hazen is open. For the Nighthawks, Brody Sock. At 215, Beulah Hazen is open, and so are the Nighthawks. At 285, for Beulah Hazen, Jermaine Easy. Nighthawks are open. Beulah Hazen is coached by Cordell Widener, assisted by Jordan Esslinger. Nighthawks are coached by Randy Berwick, Ethan Anderson, and Ty Warvis. Referees for tonight's duels are Colby State and Cole Gerhardt.
All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Robert's Rumpke Auditorium as we're having live for you tonight. We will have Hettinger Scranton Bison taking on Beulah Hazen. And on the other mat, we will have Kildare taking on Bowman County. Officials for tonight's matches, we have Colby State and Cole Gerhardt. Once again, this is on KNDC 1490. Also upload HPS Stream Team. And coming out on the mat right now at 107 pounds will be Tanner Fitch. Okay. Looks like Tanner Fitch is going to be coming out. I don't know if this is exhibition or what we got going on here. Okay. So let's take a 30-second timeout so I can find out who's wrestling here. We'll be back in about 30 seconds on KNDC. Welcome back to Roberts Rinke Auditorium as Tyler Fitch picks up a pin in an exhibition match. So we will get into our varsity lineup. Once again, the Nighthawks are taking on Beulah Hazen. We'll start off at 107 pounds as Nick Dobitz will be taking on Bryson Thomason. So Dobitz and Thomason. Hettinger Scranton Bison open at 172, 215, and 285. Beulah Hazen Miners, are open at 189 and 215. All right, so here we go again. Nick Dobitz and Bryson Thomason. The Nighthawks will wrestle Beulah Hazen this first match, and then we'll take a little break, and then they'll jump right into a duel with Killdeer. All right, so here we go, a little clock disruption. We're ready to roll. Dobitz had a great tournament this last weekend, making his way into the finals and end up second place. But nice job put in by Nick Dobitz, also getting some great experience. Nice little shuck by Dobitz. He's going to pick up two on the takedown. Right away he goes into a bar arm. So Dobitz picks up the first 2 points. Likes to bring that arm back and work some combinations. Got a chicken wing hooked up right now, trying to walk over the top. And they're going to pick up some near fall points as Dobitz. We've got a minute 15 still to go first period, so Dobitz is going to pick up at least 3. Now he's going to settle in, and he's got Thomason on his back and in trouble, and there's the fall. So Dobitz will pick up a quick 6 for the Nighthawks. We'll be back in 30 with Riley Hasbrook. Welcome back to Roberts Rinke Auditorium, and as I say, Riley Hasbrook, Burke Vanderpool is going to be coming out. So Vanderpool will go at 114. And I'm thinking they'll kind of bump people up. Not sure. We'll kind of see what happens here, but Burke Vanderpool going to come out. He's going to be taking on Joshua Turnus. So Turnus and Vanderpool going at 114. Again, the Nighthawks lead 6-0 on a nice pin by Nick Dobitz. 1:30 into that first period. Vanderpool and Turnus. Both guys tying up center circle. Still in that tie-up. Turnus going to drop down on a single. Nothing doing. Vanderpool. and Turnus. Minute 33 to go, first period. Turnus again tries down that single, nothing doing. Now Vanderpool going to kind of press the issue on a little hookup right near the edge of the mat. Turnus again going to shoot down a single. Now go to a double right near the edge of the mat. And if he pulls Vanderpool on the mat, he's going to have him in trouble. And there should be two right there. So two for Turnus right near the edge of the mat. Now he's going to pull Vanderpool back onto the mat. Going to try to hook up on a chicken wing is Turnus. Now he's going to throw in a half Nelson. Still working that half is Turnus. 48 seconds to go, first period. Turnus still trying to get that arm back. Look for it. Now he's going to throw in a half Nelson right near the edge of the mat. 30 seconds to go, first period. Turnus leads it 2-0. Vanderpool. Oh, he's got to turn away from that. Turnus has him in a half. And he's got Vanderpool on his back picking up near fall points. 18 seconds. We'll see if Vanderpool can fight this off. Turnus going to turn the table, and he's going to pick up 6 on a fall in 1 minute and 47 seconds. So Turnus picks up a fall. That evens it up at 6-all. We'll be back in 30 with more action from the Hettinger Quad. Welcome back to Roberts Rinke Auditorium as Riley Hasbrook going to take the mat at 121. He's going to take on Broderick Mole. As we stand, 6 apiece. Pinned by Dobitz at 107 and a pin by Turnus at 114. Hasbrook also made the finals of the Hettinger Classic this past weekend, as we had 13 boys teams and I believe 8 girls teams. So it was a well-run tournament, so kudos to everybody that took part in that tournament. A lot of planning goes on with that. Maul going to try to hook up on the arms. Now Hasbrook going to shoot in on a nice single leg. He's got to turn the corner, but credit Maul as he pulls that leg back. Riley was in there nice on that ankle. Riley's got a little bit of length on Maul. Now Maul's going to grab a 2-on-1. He's going to try a little trip. He's going to pull Riley towards him. Under a minute to go, first period. No score to this point at 121. Hasbrook again tries that single. Now Mole drops down right near the edge of the mat. Mole likes to go that 2-on-1. We call it a Russian tie. You just grab 2 hands onto one arm and try to drag you by. But Riley doing a good job of countering that shot to this point. Now they work their way back towards the middle of the mat. Still no score. 23 seconds to go, first period. Hasbrook and Mole. Over on the other mat, 6-3 right now between Kildare and Bowman County. And as I say that, Kildare picks up a pin. They now lead at 9-6. So it looks like we're going to end our... Oh, now as I say that, Riley gets on a nice single leg. Off the mat we go. 0.2 to go. So that's the way the first period's going to end. 0-0. We're back in 30 with Riley Hasbrook. Welcome back to wrestling action as Hasbrook's going to take top. Mole on the bottom, trying to stand up. As I say that, he does. He picks up one on the escape. So Mole scores the first points of this match. He leads at 1-0. Hasbrook hooking up on the head one more time. Let's see if he tries that little single again. He's been going towards that left side. Riley going to underhook the arm. Mole as well. Now Mole going to try to hook up like that on the front headlock from the standing position. Riley feels that pressure coming. Riley needs to stay busy and get that arm back. He's just kind of circling right now. Mole trying to pull him in further, go to that single, nothing doing. 1:03 to go, second period. Mole trying that little trip, nothing doing. So again, Mole leads at 1-0 on an escape starting the second period. I believe it will be Hasbrook's choice third period. Stalemate is called. 47 seconds to go. Broderick Mole leads it over Riley Hasbrook, 1-0. As we restart, again, both guys going to hook up on the arms. Mole trying to pull Riley. Oh, nice little ankle pick there by Hasbrook. He's got to stay back. He's got the headlock hooked up. No points yet. Now he's got two. He's got him in a headlock, and he's picking up near fall. Nice shot by Riley Hasbrook, and he's got it tight. He's got Mole in trouble, and there's the pin. So Hasbrook comes back with a pin in 2 minutes, and we're going to say 50 seconds, give or take. Clock kept running. So Riley Hasbrook comes back with a big pin, and that puts the Nighthawks out 12-6. We're back in 30 with more wrestling action. As we're at break, we had a quick one there. Clayton Hinker came out against Isaiah Cood, and he picks up a pin in 15 seconds. So that's going to even the score up at 12-12. Once again, Hinker with a pin over Isaiah Cood. 12-12 now is the team score. That brings out on the mat Kyler Shaleski and Peyton Janikowski. Shaleski going to come around and pick up two on the takedown. Shaleski again going to try to just kind of grab between those legs. He does a lot of different things with a step through. He steps through, grabs the opposite shoulder. There it is. He's going to have him in trouble. So Shaleski picking up near fall points. Nice shot by Kyler as he just steps through the legs, reaches that opposite shoulder, and with the length of Kyler, he's going to be able to do that move quite a few times. So he picks up two on the takedown, and right now he's got Jankowski on his back. He's going to let him come back towards his stomach. Well, I guess he just, there we go. Now he lets him come back to his stomach, picks up his three. 5-0. Now Kyler going to bring the arm back into that back position. Going to see it around the world. Boy, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Kyler trying to set it up. Oh, Jankowski felt that coming, pulls the arm back. Now Kyler's going to restart on a chicken wing. And all he needs to do is step over the top, and he'll have Janikowski in trouble. 38 seconds to go, and he's got Jankowski on his back, and Kyler's got plenty of time. We got 31 seconds. Tyler's trying to settle in. So Shaleski in control. If he doesn't get a pin, he's going to get at least three, and there's the fall. We got a minute and 38, excuse me. Pin in 138, so Shaleski puts the Nighthawks up 18-12 We'll be back in 30 with more wrestling action from Roberts Rinke Auditorium. Welcome back to wrestling action as Stone Stadheim taking the mat against Bentley Moss. Stadheim and Moss. We're at 139 pounds. Right now the Nighthawks lead at 18-12. So 18-12 is your team score. Stadheim tries a little shuck by. Now Moss going to shoot in on a single leg. Moss still in that nice job by Stadheim. Heavy hips trying to get behind. Now Stadheim looks for that front headlock. Moss still working on that single leg. Now Stone can just kind of shuck him by. Now he's going to do an underhook as Stadheim. Moss still trying to come back through. Stalemate is called. A little bit of action over on the other mat as right now looks like Killdeer increasing their lead over Bowman County 27-12. They're at 145 pounds. All right, back to Stadheim and Moss. Under 1 minute to go, still no score. We're in the neutral position. Stadheim underhooking the arm. Moss last time, oh, there's a nice shot by Stadheim. He's in on a single. Needs to keep his head up. If he keeps coming through, he might pick up 2 on the takedown. Stone needs to walk around. If he keeps walking around and grabs the hips, he's in good position. And Moss right now going to throw in a half, but Stone needs to pull his head up. He needs to pull his head up. And there we go, Stone. Pull your head up and pull your arm through, and you'll pick up 2. Oh, now Moss going to throw in a half. Still nothing. Stadheim in the better position. Once he pulls his head out, he's going to pick up 2. Should be 2 right there. There we go. That should be 2. Yep. So we got 2. For some reason, they stopped on the buzzer. All right, so Stadheim picks up 2 on the takedown. There we go. 5 seconds still to go, first period. Got the buzzer on one side and then a towel person on the other, so kind of a little bit confusing to the wrestlers. And that's the way the first period's going to end. Stadheim leads it 2-0. We'll be back in 30 with Stone Stadheim. Welcome back to second period action as Stadheim takes top. He leads it 2-0. Right now Stadheim doing a good job of controlling the hips. He's got that arm hooked up. Now he's going to try to just kind of step through the legs. Working the upper body. Got what we call a one-on-one, just going right under the wrist. Now Stadheim still working that arm. Now he's going to try to come through. Let's see if we get a little tilt here. Now he's going to be up in the opposition. Stadheim needs to return him, and off we go. So Moss was able to get his feet, but Stadheim able to get him off the edge of the mat. Minute 18 to go. Stadheim leads it 2-0. Stadheim will come in from the right side. Right off the whistle, right away he breaks down Moss. Looking for that half Nelson again is Stadheim. Now he's going to throw the leg in. Now he's a little bit high. Stone's got, there we go, Stone gets back. Moss again up to his base. Stadheim brings him right back down. Has that arm hooked up. Now Stadheim needs to work that. Under a minute to go, second period. Now he's got a head lever, what we call it. Just kind of puts the head in the armpit, brings the arm back. Now Stone needs to use that. He's got it hooked up. Now he's trying to force him back. Oh, and he's picking up near fall points right here. So Stodheim picking up near fall points. Nice move by Stodheim. Probably not going to pin him from here, but he's picking up. Now he's going to throw in a half. Stodheim throws in a half, Nelson. He's got 22 seconds to go, and he's got Moss in trouble. Stodheim looking for a fall, and there it is. So Stodheim in 3 minutes, and we're going to call it 20 seconds. Stodheim picks up a pin. That'll move it to 24-12. We'll be back in 30 with more wrestling action from Roberts Rinke Auditorium. Welcome back to Wrestling Action as Cyrus Roseland going to take the mat at 145. He's going to be taking on Tyler Wilkie. Wilkie going to come in. He's going to shoot a double leg. Still no points. Now he's going to come into a single. And Cyrus, good job. He went to his stomach. Otherwise he was going to be in trouble. So Roseland, no takedown as they go off the edge of the mat. So nice job by Roseland. Getting off the edge, not giving up the points. So Wilkie and Roseland going at 145. Roseland in on a single leg. Wilkie just a little bit too big for him there as he had that single. Now Wilkie will pick up two. Now he has that arm behind the back. Now he's going to throw in a half Nelson. Potentially dangerous is called. Potentially dangerous is called. The arm came up. Oh, he's going to call illegal. Must have brought the arm up too far. So instead of calling potential, he's going to call the illegal move right away. So Wilkie will give up a point to Roseland. So here we go, 2-1. Caution going to be called on Wilkie. So again, we're at 145 pounds. Nighthawks lead the duel 24-12. Right off the bat, Roseland going to stand up, grab the leg. Roseland going to try to grab the head as well. We got clasping right now on Wilkie. Okay, so he lets it continue in case Roseland can get away. Otherwise, he's got to stop it if he gets into a pinning combination. Yep, should be stopping it right here. No, he's going to let him go. All right, so Wilkie gives up one more to Roseland on the clasp, and then Roseland's going to pick up an escape, so he should lead it 3-2. We'll get that set up for you. Now Wilkie in on a single, going to Roseland right to his back, tried to throw by. Just a little bit too much power did Wilkie, so Roseland's on his back. And he's got to fight it off for 19 seconds. We don't want to give up a pin here. So Cyrus trying to pull the arm back. Now Wilkie going between the legs, a little bit more pressure. 8 seconds to go. Cyrus needs to continue to bridge. Looks like he's going to make it through the first period. Wilkie's going to pick up 3. We'll be back in 30 with Cyrus Roseland. Welcome back to Wrestling Action as Roseland trails at 7-3. Wilkie will take down. Right away, Wilkie going to try to do a stand-up, turn into Roseland. He's going to pick up 2 on the reversal. He'll lead it now 9-3. Over on the other mat, 39-24. Kildare in control over Bowman Beach, 39-30. Once again, the Nighthawks will take on Kildare after the conclusion of this duel. So we'll have more wrestling action, and then later on, good luck to the girls Nighthawks as they play Bowman County tonight in basketball. I believe there will be a feed once again from KPOK. So keep your dial tuned to 1490. Got wrestling right into girls basketball. Roseland going to try to reach back, grab the head. Nothing doing. Wilkie going to stay with it. Roseland still, but he's going to pick up 1 on the escape. So nice job by Roseland. Now Roseland in on a single leg. If he turns the corner, he'll have Wilkie in trouble. So Cyrus going to come back and pick up 2. That's going to bring it 9-6. Wilkie picks up 1 on the escape. Roseland shoots in. Now Wilkie going to throw in a whizzer. Wilkie, a little bit too much weight right now, but credit Roseland doing some nice things in this match. Right now the score stands 9-6. And we got stalemate called. So 9-6 is the score. Wilkie leads it over Roseland. 31 seconds to go, second period. Roseland needs to watch out for that double. Wilkie's been in nice on that double. And Cyrus needs to keep shooting that single leg of his. And there it is. There's that single by Wilkie. Roseland going to again try a throw. Off the mat. No, he's going to give it to him. He's going to pick up 2 on the takedown. He's got to pull him back on the mat. Off the mat we go. So what do we got here? So we got 2 on the takedown, 2 on the near fall. So now 10-9. If they're going to question the score. Okay, so we're gonna question the score here. So 10-9. Right now they have it in favor of Roseland. So we're gonna check that. Roseland was down, got a takedown, got a near fall, and we're near the edge of the mat. Man, he's been setting that little throw up nice. Wilkie had that momentum coming in, and Roseland just kind of used it against him and threw him right to his back. So right now the coach again questioning the score, and we're going to see exactly what we got going on here. And I think 10-10 we got it. All right, so we're tied up at 10s. Here we go. Both guys got a little bit of a break there. So 10-10 going into the third period. Roseland's going to take down. Right off the bat, Roseland's going to stand up. Wilkie going to try to bring him back down. Roseland going to come around, pick up 2 on the reversal. Nice shot by Cyrus Roseland as he picks up 2. Now he's going to throw in the leg. Wilkie going to try to stand up. Roseland needs to keep the hips down. He's going to throw in a half Nelson, is Roseland. And right now, he's definitely the fresher of the 2 right now. And Roseland needs to keep the pressure on as he leads at 12-10. Wilkie going to stand up. Going to try to come back. Oh, now Roseland's going to get hit with clasping. Wilkie going to try to come around, pick up 2 on the reversal. Okay, so there's 2. And then we got 1 on the clasping. So right now it should be 13-12 in favor of Wilkie. Yep, there it is. So 13-12, under a minute to go. Cyrus has to keep this up. He's got to stay off his back. Oh, illegal move. Full Nelson right there. So Roseland going to pick up 1 on the illegal move. We call that the full Nelson. And basically what you're doing is you're going underneath both arms. You touch your hands. So that's the second time. So now you must get 2 points. So 14-13, back in favor of Roseland. Roseland, oh, he's going to try to hit the Peterson, and he's got it hooked up. He's going to come around. He's going to pick up 2 on the reversal, and he's got a half Nelson hooked up. Cyrus Roseland looking for a pin, but he's going to come back through as Wilkie. So Roseland picks up 2 on the reversal, and he's going to have some near fall points. So 18-13 right now. Wilkie going to come around. Let's see. Roseland still going to try that little roll. He's just got to hang on to that leg. Now we got 2 on the reversal. So that moves it to 18-15. Now Roseland coming back. Wilkie coming back. Still no change, and Roseland going to pull the big upset as he comes back through and picks up 2. What a match by Roseland, moving up to 145. And let's see what that final score is. Right now they have it 15-10. We're going to stay with that. So Roseland picks up a big win, 15-10. We'll be back in 30 with more wrestling action. All right, welcome back to wrestling action. Big match put in by the 8th grader. Cyrus Roseland wins it 15-10. So that moves Trevor Daly. We're going to bump him all the way up to 152. And he'll be taking on Cade Hyde. So 152, Trevor Daly, Cade Hyde. Hyde going to shoot in on a single. Daly's got a front headlock hooked up. Now he's going to just kind of force him right to his back. No control yet. He had him headed towards his back. Now Hyde trying to get back to that leg. Daly in good position. If he can just come around, keep circling, he'll be in great position as he's got Hyde on his stomach. Now Hyde's getting back up to his base. Now he's in better position, and he's going to have Trevor in trouble. So Hyde stuck with it. Picked up 2 on the takedown. And now Hyde's looking for that half Nelson. He's working the half on this side is Hyde. Daly looking away. We're at 152 pounds. Hyde and Daly. Hyde going to return him back down the mat. We're going to have clasping on Hyde. So Daly will pick up 1. They're going to just let him go. Now he's going to pick up another one. So he picks up 1 on the clasp and 1 on the escape. So that should move it 2-2. So that's your score. 39 seconds to go, first period. Daly evens it up on a technical violation and then also on an escape. Hyde going to shoot down on a single leg. Daly controlling the head. Hyde again on that double. Hyde's going to pick up another 2. Daly wisely pulled his arm back so he wouldn't get turned towards his back. Now Hyde trying to try to pull Daly back onto the mat right near the edge. 9 seconds to go, first period, and off we go. So Hyde picks up 2 on that takedown, so now he leads at 4-2. So 4-2 is your score. Nighthawks lead the duel 27-12. Hyde comes in from the right side. Right away stops that first move by Daly. And that's the way the first period is going to end. 4-2. We'll be back in 30 with Trevor Daly. All right, welcome back to wrestling action as we got an illegal move on Daly, so he's going to give up a point. Hyde chose down. So with that point now, he increases his lead 5-2. Right away, Hyde going to try a stand-up. Daly's going to return him back down to the mat. Now Daly has that arm hooked up. He's just trying to step over the top. He's got a chicken wing. Now he just needs to keep stepping. Nope. He just about had Hyde headed towards his back. Now Hyde going to restart. Daly again. Has him towards his back. Daly picking up near fall points. And all he did was grab that wrist and walked him right towards his back, did Daly. Daly's in great position here. He's got plenty of time. He's got 1:23 to go, first period. Daly. Oh, now Hyde's going to try to sneak out the back. Daly does a reverse half. Now he needs to settle back. Nice job by Trevor. 1:09 to go, and he's still got Hyde on his back, picking up near fall points. Right near the edge of the mat. Now Trevor just needs to settle in. Keep that arm out. Now Hyde gets back towards his stomach, but he's going to give up 3. That's going to move the score now to 5-5. Daly evens it up at 5s. Let's do that same move. A little tilt. He's going to pick up some more near fall points as Hyde coming back through, and Daly catches him. He's going to pick up 2 on the near fall. 7-5. Hyde going to come up to his bait, or up to the neutral position, trying to clear the hands. Daly needs to return him. There we go. Nice job by Daly bringing him back down to the mat. 22 seconds to go. 7-5 Daly. So again, everybody from Hettinger, Scranton, Bison bumping up a weight. Huge match by Stadheim. And Roseland picking up pins for the Nighthawks. Daly right now in good position, 7-5. Oh, he's got him stacked up. There's the pin. So Daly picks up the pin in 3 minutes. We're going to go 3 minutes and 50 seconds. So nice job by Daly picking up a pin. We'll be back in 30 with more wrestling action on KNDC. Welcome back to Wrestling Action as Jaron Frank going to move up to 172, and he's going to be taking on Lucas Widener. So Frank going to pick up a takedown, and then Widener's going to pick up an escape. So that's where we stand, 2-1. Frank and Widener. Tanner Blackwell picked up a forfeit at 160, so that moves the score now 39-12. In favor of the Nighthawks. Now Frank going to pick up another 2 on the takedown. He's going to lead it now 4-1. Frank was not able to wrestle in the Classic. Got a bum knee. Going at it tonight. Going to get some good experience. Now Widener going to pick up 1 on the escape. 4-2 is where we stand right now. Frank and Widener. Frank does a little shuck by. Nice shot by Jaron. He's going to pick up 2 on the takedown. Now he's going to throw in the legs, and he's going to let Widener go. That'll move it now to 6-3. 41 seconds to go. Still first period. Widener and Frank at 172 pounds. Coming up for the Nighthawks, we'll have Brody Sott. He'll be at 189. And then the Nighthawks will be open at 215 and 285. Frank again going to do that little shuck by. He's got the arm hooked up. There should be 2. So nice shot by Jaron as he just shucks him by. hangs on to that arm. Now he's going to try to come back through. He's going to have Widener towards his back. He's picking up near fall points. So nice job by Frank as he picks up 2 more on the near fall. That'll move it 10-3. So we'll be back in 30 with Jaron Frank. Welcome back to Wrestling Action as we've got Frank and Widener going at it 172. 10-3 is your score in favor of Jaron Frank. Team score right now 39-12. Nighthawks will take on Killdeer at the conclusion of this. There will be a few exhibition matches in between. So we should be set for that Killdeer match, I would say no more than a half an hour from now. And then you got girls basketball action coming up also tonight. Widener going to throw in a half Nelson. Going to try to turn Frank over from there. Nothing doing. Frank doing a good job of pulling the hand back. Widener still working on that half Nelson. He trails it 10-3. Now Frank going to come back through. Nice little switch by Frank. That'll move the score now to 12-3 in favor of Jaron Frank. Now he's going to go an inside cradle, and he's got Widener in trouble. He's got him on his back. Frank looking for another pin, and there it is. So 4 minutes and 47 seconds. Jaron Frank picks up a pin. Another 6 for the Nighthawks. We'll be back in 30 with Brody Sott. All right, Caden Isaac, Brody Sott going at it right now at 189. Nighthawks increase their lead now 45-12. So Sott and Isaac. Isaac going to shoot in on a single leg. He's going to try to lift it up. Brody trying to do some upper body. Oh, right near the edge. We got 2 officials there, guys. Come on. Got 2 officials. The other guy should have been over there trying to catch that. Luckily, nobody got hurt. So we're going to restart near the middle of the mat. Minute 33 to go. Sott and Isaac still no score at 189. Brody going to try to underhook the arm. Isaac also going to underhook. Looks like he's going to try to do some kind of throw here. Is Sott trying to work his way in. Isaac is trying to back off. Oh, nice shot by Brody, but right near the edge of the mat. So nice shot by Sott, being aggressive. Nice underhook of the arm. Off the mat we go. Minute 7 to go. First period. Sott and Isaac. Isaac going to overhook the head here. Now Sott going to grab onto that wrist. Right near the edge of the mat. Now they're kind of circling around. Sott needs to do that same move he did near the edge of the mat. Underhook the arm and just kind of bull rushed him. Strong kid here for being an 8th grader is Brody Sott. Now he's going to underhook. Oh, there comes Isaac with that toss. Brody needs to get that arm out. Oh, Isaac going to catch him? No points either way here. Now front headlock by Sott. Good job by Brody because now he's a little bit of trouble as Isaac has a single going to a double. And good job by Brody getting towards his stomach. He's going to give up 2 on the takedown. So Isaac picks up the first points. He's going to lead at 2-0. 5 seconds to go, first period. And that's the way the first period's going to end. Sott trails it 2-0. We're back in 30. Sott's going to choose down second period. Right away, Isaac going to try to put in the legs. He leads it 2-0, does Isaac. Now he's going to throw in a half Nelson. Brody trying to come back through. Isaac still has those legs hooked up. Brody needs to just clear the hands and back into him. He's not in bad position. Right now he's allowing Isaac to throw in the hands. Now he's stretching him out as Isaac, so Brody needs to clear those legs. There you go. Brody's in a little better position. Now if he can pull his head out. Oh, he had Isaac in trouble. But Isaac just a little bit too much leverage. Brody needs to again clear the hips. He trails at 2-0. Minute 5 to go, third period. Isaac still riding the legs. Strong leg wrestler is Isaac for Beulah Hazen. Now he's going to try to pull that arm back, and Brody felt that coming. Now he's got that arm back. Does Isaac. 47 seconds to go. Second period. Stalemate is called. So Isaac leads it over Sott. 2-0. 44 seconds to go. Second period. Brody needs to do a stand-up here. Well, right away into a switch. He doesn't want to allow Isaac to hook those legs in. There we go. Now he's trying a little bit of a roll. There we go. Brody just about got up to that stand-up. Now he's trying to tripod up. But again, Isaac controlling that arm. 25 seconds to go, second period. Isaac leads it 2-0. Team score once again, Nighthawks lead it 45-12. Oh, Isaac, nice chin drop. Brody able to get back towards his stomach. No points given up. 5 seconds to go, second period. That's the way the second period's going to end. 2-0, Caden Isaac. We'll be back in 30 for more wrestling action. Welcome back to Wrestling Action as we start the third period. Looks like Isaac got poked in the eye. So we'll take a little bit of injury time. Where we stand right now, 2-0. Isaac leads it over Brody Stott. Up to this point, been a lot of pins for the Nighthawks. Dobitz picks up a pin. Riley Hosbrook picks up a pin. Shaleski, Stone Stodheim. Cyrus Roseland, a big 15-10 win. Trevor Daly picks up a pin. Tanner Blackwell, a forfeit. And Jaron Frank, a big pin. So a lot of pins for the Nighthawks. And we got 2 pins for the for Beulah Hazen by Turnus and Hinker. And that's where we stand right now, 45-12. Back to the match. Here we go. Isaac and Sott in the neutral position. Isaac leads at 2-0. Minute 30 to go, third period. See if Brody can put together a takedown here right away. Oh, both guys hooking up hard on the head. Brody's got to stay away from that. Doesn't want to get too aggressive. We start stepping in. Isaac might try some kind of throw. There's that little throw. Just as I say that, he's going to do a little throw and try to come around and step through. Nice job by Sott. Good balance by Brody. Minute 2 to go. Isaac leads at 2-0. Sott sporting a tomahawk cut tonight. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. We got a stalling on Isaac. So Stott needs to keep the pressure up. He trails 2-0. Isaac has been warned for stalling, so Brody needs to get after it. 29 seconds to go. Brody needs to go. Let's put together one shot. Oh, stalling now on Sott. Okay, so both guys have been warned for stalling. So Brody needs to go here. We're at 15. He needs to go. Isaac going to shoot down on a single leg, and he's going to come around. He's going to pick up 2. So a nice shot by Isaac as he picks up 2. But a good match put in by Brody Stott at 189. So 4-0 is going to be your score as Isaac leads it. Well, we unsportsmanlike. Okay, so we have an unsportsmanlike on Brody, so we lose a team point and did something, pushed him or whatever at the end of the map. So anyway, here we go. 44-15 is going to be your score. Dobitz won by pin over Thomason at 107. Burke Vanderpool was pinned by Joshua Turnus. That moved the score 6-6. Then we got into Riley Hasbrook, moved up to 121. He picked up a pin in 2 minutes and 50 seconds over Broderick Mole. That moved the team score to 12-6 in favor of the Nighthawks. Then Beulah Hazen came back with a pin by Clayton Hinker in 15 seconds over Isaiah Kood. Tyler Shaleski came back at 133 with a pin at 138 to defeat Peyton Janikowski. That moved the score 18-12. Stone Stodheim then comes back with a big pin over Bradley Moss. That moved the team score 24-12. Right now, heavyweight getting a forfeit. Couple forfeits there, sorry, 215. So that'll move it to 44-21. All right, so there we go. Back down to our scoring here. Stodheim picks up a big pin at 139 over Bentley Moss. That moved the score 24-12 in favor of the Nighthawks. Then Cyrus Roseland moved up. The 8th grader picks up a big win at 145. He wins at 15-10 over Tyler Wilkie. That moved the team score 27-12. Okay. Then Trevor Daly moves up against Cade Hyde. He picks up a pin in 3 minutes and 50 seconds. That was your team score 33-12. Tanner Blackwell picks up a forfeit. And Jaron Frank moves all the way up to 172. And he gets a pin in 4:47 over Lucas Widener. Then Brody Stott comes out as he takes on Caden Isaac at 189. And great matchup. Had a little ending of the match here, a little bit of unsportsmanlike, a little bit of too aggressive, but he gives up a team point there. And then open at 215 and open at 285. And then your final score ends up being 44-15 in favor of the Nighthawks. So what they're going to do now is they're going to do a couple exhibitions here. Right now it looks like Dan Scogan's out on the mat. So Dan Scogan's going to be out on the mat picking up a exhibition. So coming up in a little bit here, we're going to have another duel for you as Hettinger Scranton Bison will take on Killdeer. Killdeer was victorious. I didn't get the final team score over there, but Killdeer was victorious over Beach Bowman earlier on. So again, not sure the team score, but stay tuned to KNDC as we got more wrestling action between Hettinger Bison Scranton and the Killdeer Cowboys. We'll see you in a little bit. All right, welcome back to duel number 2 of the night. Once again, earlier on this evening, it was Killdeer over Bowman County. Did not get the final score, but Killdeer defeated Bowman County, and then your Nighthawks defeated Beulah Hazen 44-21. So we're going to go right into our second duel. They just did the toss. Big wins by Jennifer Verdin and Akalia Olson. So again, Verdin and Olson, a couple exhibitions earlier on. I know Tyler Fitch had a win. Danny Scogan had a win. Hugo, unfortunately, Verdin was defeated, but a lot of exhibitions going on as well. And we're getting ready now for the duel between the Nighthawks and the Cowboys. Cowboys going to be one of the top teams in our region. I'm not even going to try to say what region we're in. We used to be Region 4. So this year, those of you that aren't familiar, we're going to go an east and a west. And I believe it's going to be in Killdeer this year. So what will happen is we will have a 16-man bracket. And right now, it looks like we've got Burke Vanderpool, I believe, is going to pick up a forfeit at 114. Maybe we're ending at 107. I don't know. Maybe just to give them that 45 minutes. So let's see what we got going on here. So at 121 now. This is going to be all messed up. So Riley Hasbrook's going to pick up a forfeit. So Vanderpool. That's the only thing I can think of is we'll end with a 107. So we'll see what I know tonight, guys. So 121, Hasbrook picks up a forfeit. And that takes us now to 127. So 127, Isaiah Cood going to be taking on, I'm just going to say Jack Bomback. That's what I'm going to guess here. So we're going to go with, and this is the thing, you know, you get lineup set up and they just throw them out, and I apologize, but I think this is Jack Bomback. So he's going to pick up a takedown right away. And he's got Isaiah on his back, and he's going to pick up a takedown, a near fall. Isaiah needs to pop this arm up. Right now, Jack looking for a fall. Nice toss there. Isaiah, first-year wrestler, doing a great job for the Nighthawks. And there's the pin. But good job by Isaiah. 21 seconds is your fall. So a pin in 21 seconds for Bomback over Jack Krug. All right. Excuse me, Isaiah. Okay, so that moves us up to 133. I know who this is. This is Shaleski. And over here we got Liam Albrecht. So Shaleski and Albrecht going to be going at 133. So Vanderpool picks up a forfeit. Hasbrook picks up a forfeit. And then for Killdeer, they pick up a pin at 121, or 127, excuse me. And that brings out Albrecht and Shaleski. Albrecht going to shoot in on a single leg. Shaleski going to push him back out. Shaleski in on a single leg. Nice single leg. He's going to try to pick it up. Now he's going to go into a cradle as Kyler Shaleski. He's got it hooked up, and he's got Albrecht towards his back. He's going to pick up some near fall points. He's still got the cradle hooked up, does Shaleski. And he's going to step through the leg and try to intertwine both. So a nice shot by Shaleski as he's going to lead it now 5. Oh, he's only got 2 on the near fall. He's going to lead it 4-0. Once again, we're at 133 pounds. Kyler Shaleski leading Liam Albrecht for the Killdeer Cowboys. Over on the other mat, we just got a pin for Bowman Beach. over Beulah Hazen. We'll get you a team score over there. Right now, Shaleski in control. So that moves the score over there 18-6. So 18-6, Beulah Hazen leading. It looked like there were some forfeits over there as well. So we'll get you caught up as we go through. I'm just thinking that time limit, you have to have 45 minutes in between. That's why we start at 1:21, or excuse me, at 1:14. Shaleski again going to try that little move he does. He goes to the opposite shoulder. Now he's going to reach through the legs. Tries to hook it up and just powers him over. Right near the edge of the mat. Let's see if Kyler can score from there. Does it off the mat. Off the mat we go. Nice shot by Kyler. He steps through the legs, reaches for that opposite shoulder. And Kyler's got some long arms. That's going to be a tough move to stop. 4 seconds to go, first period. Albrecht trails at 4-0, and he's on the bottom. And that's the way that first period is going to end. We'll be back in 30 with Kyler Shaleski. Second period action, Shaleski's going to take top. He leads at 4-0. We're at 133 pounds. And this is their duel with Killdeer, the second of the night. Once again, we're victorious over Beulah Hazen in the first duel, 44-21. Currently on the other mat, it's 18-6 in favor of Beulah Hazen over Bowman County Beach. Shaleski going to step through. He's going to pick up some near fall. Nice shot by Shaleski. Again, he goes through the legs, goes to that opposite shoulder, and he's built for that move. He's got the long legs, the long arms. And right now, Albrecht just trying to fight off of his back. He's got 1:09 still to fight off his back, does Liam Albrecht. Once again, basketball action. Girls are over in Bowman County tonight. Big matchup in girls basketball. Shaleski still has Albrecht on his back. 48 seconds to go. We're in second period action. Now he's going to, now he pulls on the head more. Now he's going to do a reverse half. Albrecht going to come through and get back towards the stomach. Nice job by Albrecht fighting off his back. He's going to give up 3. That moves the score 7-0 in favor of Shaleski. Shaleski again going to restart, another pinning combination, 18 seconds to go. Second period action. 12-6 is your team score. Nighthawks lead it. Now Shaleski still trying that arm bar. And that's the way the second period is going to end. So we'll be back in 30 with Kyler Shaleski. Shaleski takes down. He's going to come around, pick up a reversal, and he's got Albrecht on his back again. And this is going to be a tough one for Albrecht as he spent that whole second period on his back, and it's tight right now. Shaleski looking for a pin. But credit Albrecht, man, fighting off his back. Now Shaleski tightening it up even more. Minute 17 to go. Albrecht fighting off his back. There's a lot of pressure right there. And each time he kind of moves in, it gets a little bit tighter. Man, Shaleski just sitting there. What do I got to do? And there it is. So Shaleski picks up the pin with 1 minute to go in the third period. So that makes it at an even 5 minutes for Shaleski. He gets a pin in 5 minutes. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more wrestling action from Roberts Rinke Auditorium. All right, so here we go. 18-6 is your team score. That brings out Cyrus Roseland. He's going to be taking on Elijah Ramos. So Roseland and Ramos, last match, big match by Roseland, as he picks up a big win, 15-10. He moved up to 145 pounds, did Roseland. Ramos going to come through and pick up a takedown. Nice shot by Elijah Ramos. Team score 18-6. Favor of the Nighthawks. Oh, nice little tilt by Ramos. Roseland able to roll through. Ramos again going to try to bring that back. 18-6 on both mats. Beulah Hazen leads at 18-6. Nighthawks lead at 18-6 over Kildare. Beulah Hazen leads it over Bowman County Beach. Off the edge of the mat. Give him one. There we go. One on the escape. Looks like Ramos has a little bit of a bum knee. So Cyrus picks up one on the escape. That moves the score to 2-1. Ramos going to come around. Roseland going to keep in that whizzer. Cyrus keeps that whizzer. Ramos going to step over, and then he's going to come back through. He's going to pick up two on the takedown. So Roseland gives up two on the takedown. He now trails at 4-1. Ramos going to go into a chicken wing. Cyrus does the right thing of pulling that arm back. 29 seconds to go first period. Cyrus grabbing that arm and just trying to pull it over the top. Now Ramos going to throw in that chicken wing. Now he's going to come across the face. Going to look at a cradle. Nice job by Cyrus, bringing back up to his base. Now Cyrus going to look towards that inside roll. Ramos steps through the leg, and off the mat we go. 2.2 seconds to go first period. 4-1 Ramos. Roseland needs to stay active. That's going to be a caution. There we go. Caution on Ramos. Should have still been a caution. He's not on the elbow. Got to be on the elbow on that, but all right. We'll go with it. We'll just keep it right here as Ramos going to take both up. Four to 1 is your score. Ramos leads it over Roseland. Second period action. Roseland in on a single leg. Ramos going to pull back, do a front headlock. And he's going to try to walk around. He's going to have Cyrus in trouble right here. So Ramos picks up two on Roseland. So Ramos picks up two on the takedown. That moves it 6-1. Roseland on the bottom right now, trying to pull that arm through. Ramos again, hooking up on the arm. Now he's going to cross the face. He's going to try a pinning combination from there. Roseland does a good job of getting back up to his base, and that's what you got to do when they pull in that arm. Roseland going to sit out. Ramos going to grab the arm and try to pull him back. Now he's going to go a chicken wing is Ramos. Cyrus needs to get that arm back. He's hooked on that leg is Roseland. Now he's going to try to sit out. Ramos going to restart. Going to try to step through is Ramos. 39 seconds to go. Cyrus going to pick up one on the escape. That'll move the score now to 6-2, I believe. Cyrus going to shoot out on a fireman. Ramos going to bring that leg down. A lot of pressure on that arm. Cyrus needs to keep his head up or Ramos is going to come around. Ramos going to underhook the arm. Cyrus going to come through, going off the edge of the mat. We're going to see what happens here. Off the mat we go. Okay, 2.5, no change. 6-2, Ramos. 6-2, Ramos. And that's the way the second period's going to end. We'll be back in 30. All right, welcome back to Roberts Rinke Auditorium as Roseland takes down. There we go now. Ramos is on that elbow. He's been going down to the wrist. It should have been a caution, but this time he does it correctly. 6-2 is your score. Roseland needs to stay busy as Ramos going to throw in a half Nelson. He's going to walk it around. Now he's got a chicken wing. Roseland pulls out his arm, so Ramos going to restart. Minute 28 to go, third period. Roseland trails at 6-2. Over on the other mat, they're at 21-6 right now. Ramos again going to hook up on the legs. Now he's going to do a crossface. Roseland needs to pull the hand back. Minute 4 to go. Roseland trails at 6-2. Ramos again has the leg hooked up, trying to do a chicken wing, power half. Right now just riding that leg is Ramos. 48 seconds to go. Roseland needs to stay busy. He needs to pop up. Ramos getting a little high right now. Ramos going to come back through. Roseland off the mat we go. 36 seconds to go. Ramos leads at 6-2. Ramos is going to let Roseland go. That's going to move down the score to 6-3. All right, so here we go. 35 seconds to go. Roseland trails it by 3. Ramos shoots in on a single. Goes to a double. Lifts up Roseland. Throws him towards his back. Ramos picking up a takedown and a near fall. But credit Roseland getting back towards his stomach. So he's going to pick up 2 on the near fall. 10-2 is going to be the score right now. Ramos with a good match put in by Roseland. Great match put in by Roseland. 1.6 left to go. We're going to check the score there. I don't know if it should be 8-2 or if it stays 10-2. That's what they're checking on right now. So 10-2 is where we stand right now. Coach Elkins and Coach Berwick over there. So 10-3 they moved it to. 1.6 seconds to go. And in 1.6, let's see what happens here. Oh, there's a caution. He's back down on that wrist. He's going to let him go. All right, so Ramos is going to let him up. 10-4. Falling, and that's the way it's going to end. That's the way it's going to end. All right, so 10-4 is your score. Ramos wins it over Roseland. So another 3-4 points for Kildare. We'll get that checked out. We'll be back with more wrestling action in 30 seconds. Welcome back to Roberts Rinke Auditorium. As Ramos picks up a win at 139, that moves the team score to 18-9. That will bring out another Ramos, Christian Ramos. He's going to be taking on Trevor Daly. So Ramos going to come around. He's got an inside leg hooked up. Daly going to try to put in a little bit of a Peterson from there, but he's going to give up 2 on the takedown. So 2 on the takedown. Christian Ramos leads it. Now Ramos going to try to throw in a half Nelson. Trevor going to try to pull the leg back. Now he's going to roll through. Ramos just about catches him. Now Ramos has a half Nelson hooked up. Daly needs to keep fighting that off. Nice job by Daly. Over on the other mat, it's 21-6. I think in favor of Beulah Hazen. We'll get that checked out for you. They're taking on Bowman County Beach. Ramos right now leads at 2-0. Minute to go, first period. Daly up to a good base. Ramos has that half Nelson hooked up, inside leg, and he's got Daly on his back. Off the mat we go. We'll restart in the middle. 51.2 seconds to go, first period. Daly trails it 2-0 to Christian Ramos. Daly going to come around, hit a switch. Ramos going to step through, and he's going to take, he's got Daly on his back. Christian Ramos stepped through, and he threw Daly right to his back, and he's got 35 seconds. Daly needs to keep fighting that off. We don't want to give up a pin here. Trevor needs to fight off his back as Ramos, there's the fall. So Ramos picks up a pin in 1 minute and 36 seconds. He picks up 6 for the Cowboys. We'll be back with more wrestling action in 30 seconds on KNDC. Welcome back to Wrestling Action. I apologize. That was Stone Stodheim last match. Him and Daly look a lot alike. So that was Stone Stodheim taking on Ramos. And now we have Trevor Daly. So again, Stodheim and Daly look so much alike, but Stone goes down by fall. Now Daly comes out, and he's taking again on Jake Murphy. Murphy's going to pick up 2 on the takedown. He's got the chicken wing hooked up. So Murphy and Daly. Last match was Ramos and Stone Stodheim, as Stodheim moved up to 145. So here we go. We got the right guys out here now. So Murphy and Daly. Minute to go, first period. Murphy going to throw in a chicken wing. He's going to pick up 2. Now let's see if he steps over. Daly needs to look away from this. There we go. Murphy still has that chicken wing hooked up. Now he's going to grab his arm. Never seen this before. He grabs his own arm and pushes down. Potentially dangerous is called. Okay, so a little bit too much pressure on the neck. Daly. So potentially dangerous is called. 2-0 is your score. Daly going to try a little bit of a sit out. Murphy able to control that. Now he's going to throw in a chicken wing. Is Murphy. Again, Daly needs to look away as Murphy's going to try to step over the top. He's got the chicken wing hooked up. Now Daly pulls the arm back through. Needs to restart, does Daly. There we go, pull the hand back. Murphy still in control. He's going to throw in a half Nelson. 6 seconds to go, first period. Murphy's going to lead at 2-0. We'll be back in 30 with Murphy and Daly. Welcome back, second period action as Murphy chooses down. He's going to hit a quick escape and come around and pick up 2 on the takedown. So an escape and a takedown, that moves the score now to 5-0 in favor of Jake Murphy. So again, Murphy working that arm and at half Nelson. Daly needs to just clear it up. Over on the other mat, we're closer, 21-15. Bowman County Beach and Beulah Hazen. I believe Beulah Hazen still leading that one. On our mat, 18-15. Nighthawk still in the lead. Stalling on green. Okay, so stalling on Daly. Minute 10 to go, second period. So Daly, been warned for stalling. He's got to stay busy. He's got to work up from his stomach because right now he's kind of just blocking. Now Murphy going to step over, and he's got Daly on his back. Murphy settling in. Now he's going to lift on the head, and he's got plenty of time as he's got 50 seconds. Daly needs to fight off his back, and there's the pin. So Murphy comes back through, picks up another 6 for the Cowboys. We'll be back in 30 with more wrestling action on KNDC 1490. Welcome back to Wrestling Action. Tanner Blackwell going to take the mat for the Nighthawks. He's going to be taking on Hayden Thermalin. Young kid here for Kildare. Right away, Blackwell going to pick up a takedown, and he's got Hayden on his back, and there's the pin. So big 6 there for the Nighthawks as he picks up a pin over Hayden Thermalin. We'll be back in 30 with more wrestling action on KNDC. All right, here we go. Jaron Frank bumping up to 172 again. And he's going to be taking on William Roundy. So Roundy and Frank, right now it stands 24-21 as your team score. So 24-21 is the team score. Roundy and Frank. Roundy going to hook up on the arm. Frank likes to do that little shuck by. Of course, Roundy going to be a lot heavier here. Jaron normally at 152, so might be up a little bit from 52, but if my math's correct, that's 20 pounds. So we'll see where we're at here. Roundy again, kind of a lanky wrestler for the Cowboys. 21 all over on the other mat between Beulah Hazen and Bowman County. Roundy going to underhook the arm. Got Frank in a little bit of trouble. Now Jaron going to come back through. Roundy going to throw in that whizzer right near the edge of the mat. Frank doing a smart thing right near the edge. And off we go. Couldn't hear the whistle very well. Both guys stopped. 44.3 seconds to go. First period. It's again Roundy and Frank. Frank going to do a 2-on-1. Call that a Russian tie. Nothing doing. Now Roundy going to do a little bit of a strop by. Frank near the edge of the mat. Roundy in a front headlock. He's going to try to pull Jaron on, and Roundy in good position. Jaron knows that. He's trying to work near the edge. And we got a pin over on the other mat for Bowman Beach. So we'll see who's lead up. So Bowman Beach leading that duel over there. now 27-21. Back over on our duel right now. Frank and Roundy still no score. First period action. And that's the way the first period's going to end. Roundy and Frank, no score. 27-21, Bowman Beach leads it over Beulah Hazen. So looks like Bowman Beach needs to put out first. All right, so back over here, Frank's going to take down. Second period action, 172 pounds. Right off the bat, Frank going to try to stand up. I'm having a hard time hearing these whistles. So hopefully the guys can hear him okay out there on the mat. Frank going to stand up. Rowdy needs to bring him back down. Roundy does. Now he's going to hook up on the leg. Frank's going to catch Roundy's leg, and he's going to try to come through. Now Roundy's going to also looking for a defensive pin. Now Roundy in better position. Nothing doing. Now Frank going to come back through and pick up 2 on the reversal. Nice shot by Jaron Frank as he picks up the first 2 points. Nighthawks lead the duel 24-21. Frank and Roundy. Now Roundy going to try to stand up, come around. Frank drops down on the single leg. Now Roundy putting all that weight on Jaron, put a lot of pressure on that arm. And Frank now going to step back through. Let's see where we're at here. Roundy reaching through the leg. No, just about had a defensive pin there by Frank. 2-0 still your score, no change. 44 seconds to go. Still 2-0. Now Frank going to put in both legs, try to stretch out Roundy. Now he's going to throw in a half Nelson or crossface. Frank needs to be careful with that, getting a little aggressive with that crossface. 26 seconds to go. Frank leads Roundy 2-0. Roundy trying to clear the hands. Frank doing a good job up on the upper body, controlling the hips. Now Roundy's back up to his base. 5 seconds to go. Frank needs just to hang on right there. That's the way the second period's going to end. We'll be back in 30 with Jaron Frank. All right, welcome back to wrestling action. Right now, Frank leads at 2-0. The Nighthawks lead the duel 24-21. Right now, Coach Berwick asking something over there. And Colby just needs to get back out here on the mat and let's get this duel going. 24-21. He's explained himself. Now we're ready to roll. There we go. So 2-0 is your score. Third period action. Okay, Roundy's going to take both up. So Frank leads at 2-0. Coach Berwick got his explanation. Colby said, let's go, and here we go. So 2-0 is your score. Roundy trails Frank. Jaron needs to stay aggressive as Roundy again, a little bit lankier. And we'll see if that weight comes into play here this third period. Minute 39 to go. Roundy trails at 2-0, trying a little shuck by. Jaron right now looking strong on his feet. Doesn't want to give up a takedown. There we go. Jaron's going to play it smart, do a little shuck by. Doesn't want to give up a throw here. Roundy kind of trying to throw him by, maybe trying to set up that cow catcher, and there we go. Frank in on a single leg. Roundy's going to catch him. He's going to catch him. No, now he's going to come around. Roundy's got that front headlock hooked up. Still no change. Nice job by Frank fighting that off as Roundy, Jaron's still hanging on to that leg. We got that front headlock, and we're going to see a stalemate. Nice job by Jaron fighting that off, man. There was a lot of pressure there as Roundy just about caught him. And man, blood time right here. I don't know if that helps Roundy or Jaron more. So blood time, let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more action on KNDC 1490. Welcome back to Wrestling Action. We're right near the edge of the mat. Roundy's going to shoot in. He's going to try to catch Frank. Now Frank's going to come back through, and off the mat we go. No! He's going to throw in a headlock. Roundy's got 2 on the headlock. Let's see if he gets any near fall points. No near fall yet. Roundy lifting the head. Oh, he's giving him near fall points, and he should. Oh, there we go. He's giving him near fall points. So Roundy picks up a takedown and near fall point. So Roundy's going to pick this after he gets 3 on the near fall. That moves the score 5-2. Roundy wins it 5-2 over Jaron Frank. Nice match at 172. We'll be back in 30 with more wrestling action. All right, so Roundy picks up a win at 172. Nighthawks are unfortunately hit with an unsportsmanlike, so they are deducted a team point. So what was a tie match now becomes 24-23 in favor of the Killdeer Cowboys. So again, one point deducted, and the Cowboys now take a 1-point lead, 24-23. So here we go, Brody Sott and Birch Bang. Sott and Bang. Both guys trying to tie up right now. Once again, we got basketball action coming up as the girls are over in Bowman County. Big matchup between number 2, team in the state, the girls for Bowman County. Good chance for the Nighthawks to have a big upset tonight, so good luck, girls. Sott and Bang. Unfortunately for the Nighthawks, they will be open at 2:15 and 2:85, and then we'll see what happens at that 1:07, unless both guys were gonna. Oh, Bang's gonna hit a quick headlock, and he's got Sott in trouble, and there's the pin. So Birch Bang didn't waste much time there as he picks up a pin, and there we go. Okay, so a pin by Birch. All right, Brody again. There we go. So pin at 189 by Bang, and looks like the Nighthawks will be open at 2:15. So Adam Ybarra for the Cowboys will pick up 6 on the forfeit. And that'll be at 2:15. And then at 270 or 285, Big Ben Roundy made the long trip down. Unfortunately, doesn't get a match. So Ben Roundy going to pick up a forfeit as well. So Ben picks up 6 more. So that'll move the team score 36-23. And now we get back down to the bottom. And let's see if we got Dobitz and Rice. Yes, we do. So Dobitz, no, not Dobitz. Austin Ormiston. Looks like Austin Ormiston's going to go out, and I believe this is Landon Rice. So 42-23 is your team score. Ormiston and Rice going to go at 107. Both guys almost identical in size. Both lanky 107-pounders. So Ormiston and Rice are going to finish up the duel. Remember, we started at 114. And again, I don't know if that was because of the 45-minute rule, but we started at 114, and now we're going to end at 107. Ormiston going to drop down on a single leg. Rice going to go into a front headlock and try to walk back through. Still no position. Now Ormiston going to pick up the leg, trip him forward. He's got to keep him on the mat. Keep him on the mat. There we go. Off the mat we go. So no point. 42-23 is the team score right now. So again, Killdeer will win the duel. Right now at 107, again, we have Rice and Ormiston. Rice going to shoot in on a single leg. Now he's going to go to a double, and he's going to have Ormiston in trouble. Austin needs to stay off his back. Now he's going to throw in a half Nelson. Is Ormiston. Rice going to come back through. Still got that leg hooked up. Ormiston looking for a spladle. Rice hanging on the leg. And Ormiston's got the spladle hooked up. No. Now Rice sneaks through. So we're going to pick up, let's see what we pick up here. We're going to pick up 2 and 2 on the near fall. I don't know if there's a near fall there or not. Yeah, it is. Now Ormiston has Rice on his back. He's got an inside cradle hooked up. So Austin Ormiston, inside cradle. He's got Rice in trouble. Ormiston has Rice on his back, and he's got 8 seconds to go. And Rice going to sneak back through. Credit Rice fighting off his back. Man, Ormiston had him in a spladle, had him in inside cradle, and after all of that, he's going to pick up 3. That's going to be 7-0. We're back in 30 with Austin Ormiston. Welcome back to Wrestling Action. We're in second period action at 107 pounds. Austin Ormiston leads it over Lander Rice. Looks like Rice is going to, 5-2. 5-2, okay. So Rice going to take down. All right. So Rice going to be down. Ormiston did a lot of nice things in that first period. He had a spladle hooked up. He had a cradle hooked up. Now Rice going to try to stand up, clear the hands. He's going to come around. Austin drops down onto that single, so nice shot by Ormiston. Now Rice, oh man, he's got those long legs. He's going to try to just reach through and hook up on the leg. Nothing doing as we go off the edge of the mat. Minute 31 to go, second period. Ormiston leads at 5-2. Killdeer leads the duel 42-23. Right off the bat, Rice going to try a little bit of a stand-up. Ormiston tries a cradle. Now Rice going to pop through. He's got Ormiston in trouble now. Ormiston's on his back, and Rice has plenty of time. Austin needs to fight through this. Man, that's That was a tough one there. Austin just about had that cradle hooked up. And right now, Rice in good position. Good job by Ormiston getting back to his stomach. Man, Rice had a good job, but good job by Ormiston getting towards his stomach. 7-5 now as Rice comes back through. Man, Austin just about had that cradle. Rice just a little bit too lanky. Now Rice going to come through. He's got a little bit of a tilt hooked up. Now Ormiston trying to clear the hand. Half Nelson by Rice. Austin needs to keep coming around. He's got the leg hooked up. Now Rice going to throw in a half. He's going to try to step through. Austin needs to come through again or he's going to be in trouble. 28 seconds. Rice throwing in that half. Now Austin in better position. And if he comes through, picks up the head, he's going to pick up 2. There it is. So Ormiston picks up 2 on the reversal. 7-7 is your score. Now, Ormiston, oh man, Austin tried that cradle again. Rice just popped him down. Still no change. And we got some clock problems here. Okay, so we had some clock problems here. 7-7 is the score. 15 seconds to go. Should be only second period, I believe. So we'll get that clarified for you. Right now on the scoreboard it says 7-7. We'll get that cleared up. Here we go. So again, we're questioning the score. All right, let's take a 30-second timeout and come back for more wrestling action on KNDC. All right, so here we go. Third period action, tied up at 7. We got 2 minutes on the clock, and we're ready to roll. So Ormiston and Rice, good matchup here at 107 pounds. Rice going to throw in a chicken wing. Ormiston needs to post the arm. Rice again has that chicken wing hooked up. Now he's going to go one-on-one. He's going to step over. Ormiston needs to look away. As Rice stepping over, he's going to give up some near fall. That's tight right there. Austin needs to keep coming through. Rice looking for a pin. Austin needs to keep fighting through. Now Rice going to come back through with a half. Austin needs to pop that shoulder through. And there's the pin. So Rice comes back through and picks up a pin over Ormiston at 107. And that'll make your team score 48-23. And that's the way it'll end. 48-23 in favor of the Killdeer Cowboys as they defeat the Nighthawks in the second duel of the night. I want to thank everybody for listening tonight on KNDC 1490 and on HPS Upload. We got some more wrestling action, but I believe this weekend they go to the Miles City tournament. And again, basketball action coming up your way. I believe we're getting a feed from KPOK, so I'm going to sign off. And thank everybody for listening. Again, thank all those great sponsors that make this possible on KNDC 1490. Have a good Tuesday night, everybody. catch. I didn't cut you, did I?